Hi, I'm Medina.
I'm Robbie from Cafe Medina, and we're in the Fresh Prep kitchen today to work on a collaboration of the Harissa Pita Burger, my favorite menu item in the cafe. Let's get started.
How'd you name the restaurant, Robbie?
Oh, funny story. It was something else last minute. We came up with Medina. It worked well graphically. It connoted radiant or enlightened city, center of marketplace in Morocco. So we put a sign out on the street.
2 weeks later, I walked in because I saw my name on the sign.
15 years later, we're married, have a business, and we're in the Fresh Prep kitchen.
We're gonna try and cook together.
We're gonna try and cook together. Doesn't work so well at home. We'll see how it goes here.
Okay, let's start with the ingredients.
Let's start with the ingredients. Ground beef, breadcrumbs, fresh mixed greens, harissa, preserved lemon, salt, coarsely ground pepper, za'atar, grana padano, eggs, pomegranate vinaigrette, hummus, and fresh salsa.
And?
Pita.
And the secret weapon?
Medina's secret weapon, Aleppo chili. We love this stuff and everything.
Little heat.
Little heat, little sweet. And yes, fresh herbs. Most important thing, we have cilantro and fresh Italian parsley. So to get started, we're gonna turn the oven on to 350. We're going to take 2 of these pita and wrap them in foil. Medina will get started on the fresh herbs.
Wash and chop some parsley and some cilantro.
I'm gonna throw this into the oven for about 10 minutes. If it's not preheated, if it's preheated, 5 minutes will do. I'm going to start with the ground beef. I'm going to take the ground beef. It's already been drained. We're just going to pat it dry so it's easier to work with.
You're not saying anything about my chopping skills?
I'm trying not to look. I'm trying not to look. Medina has a tendency of not cutting herself.
Don't listen to him.
Making it seem as if she might. So this has now been patted dry. And I believe there's about 8 grams of each of these herbs going into the bowl.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna pass you the things. You're gonna
Ground beef is in.
Herbs go in.
Parsley. We still need to, is that all the herbs?
That's herbs, parsley, and
perfect.
Cilantro.
Yeah, you got the egg.
1 egg.
1 egg.
Woo.
Harissa paste. Preserved lemon.
Oh, use this.
Yes, little spatulas.
Use the little spatula.
Little spatulas are great. Get it all in there because that's the good stuff. Salt, pepper.
Salt. How much salt, honey?
11 grams per kilo. You could do the math. I think we've used about 4 grams of salt in this.
To taste.
To taste, yes. Obviously, if you have heart issues, less salt. Breadcrumbs. And I'm gonna mix it all up. So once we've made sure that all of our meat is well mixed, we're going to, honey, can you help me with another glove? She's gonna help me with another glove. And we're going to break this
mixture into 4 balls.
4 balls, 4 equal balls.
Let's put this here, please.
Let's go half and half again.
I might as well help you.
Yeah, you can always wash your hands.
Exactly. See, we're working so well as a team.
Aww. Our therapist would be proud.
I know.
So we've got our 4 balls. Taking this glove off, medium to high heat.
So you add half a teaspoon.
Tablespoon.
Of oil.
Depending on the size of your pan.
I'm gonna add a little
That's
more
good.
because we have a big pan.
When we put these on, these are kind of smash burgers. They're going to be about 4 inches in diameter. And I'm actually just going to put them onto the pan and then press them down. Oh, I hear some sizzle. All right, so 4 burgers in the pan. And we're going to mash them down till they're about 1 centimeter thick.
You're gonna cook for about 2-3 minutes.
We're going to flip this one over. And you can see that lovely color, a little bit of caramelization. Don't worry too much if it falls apart. Give that one another couple of minutes because it was the last to go. The next thing we're going to do is put a bit of grana padano on these, they could start melting. We're going to put the lid on too, just so it melts, but the ones that are cooked on one side, we can get that going anyways, why not? And one of the things about salt is the grano padano is quite salty as well. So when you are salting your meat, keep that in mind because you are adding salt both with the salsa and the grano padano later. And so we'll flip this one over now. Perfect. She's got that one. Can add a little bit more.
All right. You got the lid over there, honey?
I got the lid. So we're going to let these cook and have the cheese melt. And then we have our pitas. So we're gonna cook some eggs. We're gonna get the pitas out. They've been heated. They feel good. I think we're gonna kill the heat on these and then just let them be until the eggs are ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna come around here and get a spoon.
Do you want to do the eggs too? He likes to do everything.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, I'll just...
You do the oil, we've switched sides now. All right.
Is that enough?
The eggs are gonna go low and slow because, no, that's too much oil.
That's perfect.
A little bit of oil never hurt anybody, right? We're gonna take the lid off of that as well. You can probably dress the greens with a pomegranate vinaigrette. Get that ready in the white bowl there.
Sounds good. Gotta mix with your hands.
Everything's gotta be done with hands.
Honey, you gotta leave them in the tin foil until you're exactly ready to plate them or they'll get hard.
So while she's getting,
Luckily I have some.
I'll crack another couple of eggs because we're cooking these in batches. And we'll make sure we have 4
The magic of
evenly cooked eggs here. I'm gonna put the lid back on this. Okay,
plating.
plating.
Warm and soft still.
Warm, soft pita, nothing like it.
Okay, so to plate it,
Plate it, we've got hummus.
so
Hummus goes on.
perfect.
How about I do salsa?
How about you do perfect? Do the salsa.
All right. So just a reminder, we have drained any of the excess liquid off of the salsa, otherwise it does get a little bit runny.
Be soggy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then a little bit of the za'atar spice.
Za'atar,
How much do you recommend?
more than that.
He likes to liberally use the za'atar.
And we love Aleppo. And you can also finish with a little bit of Aleppo too. So Aleppo.
Depends how.
It's not hot. Aleppo, don't be afraid of Aleppo. It's kind of a sweet heat, obviously.
It's got a little heat, but not.
Got a little heat.
A third of the.
Third of the greens are gonna go on. Save the rest.
For your salad.
Done.
Beautiful.
So 2 patties on each pita.
Wow.
I'm getting hungry.
I know.
It's looking great.
Looks delicious.
Okay.
There we go.
And our eggs.
2 eggs.
2 eggs. And we can put the rest of the greens on a plate. Last egg, some Aleppo.
Wrap it up, honey.
Wrap it up. This is gonna get messy, for sure. But that's okay. It's fun. See how we go here. I'm going out the front.
Thank you so much for joining us for Medina and Fresh Prep collaboration and our Harissa Burger.
Delicious.
You want a napkin?
That was really good.
Or you can eat it with a fork and a knife.
Or you can eat a fork and knife. But I'm a barbarian.